14-4.
We're in a good path. We're in a good path. Okay, right here. Yep. Come on. Okay, have a look. Have a look. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Good.
I'm David with Ashley Furniture, and today we are delivering beds for the Hope to Dream event.
Good. We're a little tight. Hard line. Top button.
And thank you to Ashley Home Store for your donation to my family.
We're out wide, so it should come down. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Hi,
Hey,
my
whoa, whoa.
name is Echo. Thank you, Ashley
Good.
Home Store, for letting me have a good night's sleep.
Up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Lead. Whoa. Lead. Whoa, whoa.
We're here, so we got it pretty close. We begin at 7:30, yeah. So it's not started yet. Who's got the hammer here?
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
No, it's coming up here.
Clean. Whoa. Chris, hard. Hard. Good. Line. We're a little tight. Hard line. Whoa. Line good. Close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Just get in here now. Line's great. That's great. Very good. Real good. I think you could throw about 40 and then try and hit a third about.
Welcome to the second annual Ashley Home Store Curling Classic at the Penticton Curling Club.
Tonight's feature game is Brendan Bottcher versus Blandford from Victoria, BC. My name is Sherry Burkilo Diaz, and at my side is Cy Gladish. Hi, Cy.
Derek in.
Hi, Sherry. Glad to be back. And we do have a good matchup here. Bottcher has a hammer. Brendan Bottcher from Sherwood Park, Alberta. And against Matthew Blanchard, who is originally from Newfoundland and now lives in Cold Lake, but made it to Cold Lake via Edmonton. He's been in Alberta for a couple of years. He's three-time champion of Newfoundland Labrador, junior champion. So we're looking forward to a game that's already underway. Bottcher has made a nice freeze on the far end there on the back end, and well underway here.
So after a few minutes of practice, each team does a draw to the button to determine who has hammer. And Brendan Bottcher's team won that draw, and they are shooting the red rocks.
Bottcher team is laying one, drawing second stone into the rings. Pretty close to the top 4 foot. Very nice shot. I don't think you can hit that rock and roll to the inside as they lay two. The Bottcher team is definitely have the advantage with the hammer and have got a good start here.
That's pretty nice too.
Here's though Matthew Blanchard.
What can you see here?
He's gonna hit the shot rock. Probably doesn't have a chance to get an inside roll, so going to the outside. Hopefully get over close to the other red rock.
Team Blandford from Victoria, BC is made up of lead Cal Jackson, second Derek Ryan, third Chris Baer, and skipped by Matthew Blandford. Team Bottcher is represented by their lead, Carrick Martin, their second, Bradley Thiessen, third is Darren Moulding, and skipped by Brendan Bottcher. The curl out of Edmonton, or Sherwood Park. Bottcher team is featured by the Penticton Western News.
Wrong way. Gotta be tight there. Gotta give it to the sweepers.
It appears as though the Bottcher team is off to a bit of a good start here, although there is a blue rock up in the top 4 foot. It's in a very controlling area for the game, and I think Brendan's kind of trying to figure out whether he can move this rock or get to a position where he can actually control the scoring area.
Going into this game, the Bottcher team has won their first game.
Shot was way easier than throwing the board later. Like that's a nose hit, right?
Yeah,
Anywhere like from 3/4 inside 3/4.
Well, this one's always. He'll always have the other one. This one I can never get. It's a good one. Does it? These two are dead anyway. So if it hit one of these two, it's fine. Take it easy.
Looks like the team has come up with a game plan.
Whoa! Whoa!
But there was no other shot to play.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's a very good shot by the Bottcher team. It's opened up the front end and allowed them to get closer to the scoring zone. There's a blue rock out in front of the top 8.
I think we want to hit it a hair high, right?
That belongs to Blandford.
Play the roll here. And try to put
And
this over here. Probably like 3/4.
Really think they should probably play that rock now and
Well, if we hit it like
move
a
things
hair
around
high,
and
like right on the
cut
center
down
line,
of some of
right
those
over
numbers,
and hopefully it's enough to push it out.
being that
Or even if we hit it on the
they're
nose,
sitting first,
that's going to make that, and that'll come up here. Not bad. You still have to
second,
make it double.
and fourth.
I'll throw like normal. Yeah.
The Blandford team should really think about
We hit it a hair high. It's like
should think about where their
might be able
second
to
rock
split 'em.
should end up, not leaving an easy double.
Yeah, we want to sweep it over behind the corner guard.
Is it not Blandford? These guys?
Whoa! Whoa! Close! Ah, for fuck's sakes. Jeez. Fucking no curl, man.
Yours moved a little.
Should have just thrown peel at the nose. Yeah.
Right on the nose.
Trying to get a little cute.
No, that's levels. No, I
No,
don't
we
think
should
that has
have a
anything to
triple.
do with it. We'll just try to continue here. And he may came back to us.
We're on to Brendan's last shot, her first shot, sorry.
Bottcher's trying to hit the shot rock. Maybe get a little roll one way or another, not set up an easy double. Now laying 3.
Fuck.
Blandford has got some decisions to make here. Make the
Pretty close
reasonably
this
simple
way.
double and
We
roll
throw
away,
it right this way.
or try to hit it thin,
Yeah.
which they look
Pretty close
like
to
they
getting
want
that
to do
forward,
now. It might crash
Just
onto the
thin.
back one.
Could throw that. Right? That. Won't be shot, no. But as long as we get this out of the, over here, we're probably only giving them 2.
Yeah, whatever the easiest double is, if it's just slashing that. If we're playing that to give them a draw for 2, then is that one just easier?
Well, I'm just wondering if we played it real aggressive, could we get that? But probably not. It's like just enough that it's neither one's there. Giving them a shot like this double's not easy. Playing this is easier, but well, let's try to make this one, I guess. Right here. Gonna run. It's run. Everything's running, so.
Well, these are pans, and so none of these things really should affect us.
No matter what he says, don't touch this out of my hand, okay? Just wait for it. Yeah.
Okay, we have Blandford in the hack, ready to throw his shot.
Yep. Whoa.
His last rock
Close.
at this end.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Nice takeout, leaving Bottcher still sitting 1 with last rock. little update for you on a couple of the other games that we will be watching. We have Team Giel versus Team Cotter on sheet A. First end is over.
Yeah,
Cotter took
I
1
wasn't
point in
playing
the first
sloppy
end.
because I didn't want to lose it. Dial it in, man. Come on.
Brendan attempting a draw for up to the middle.
All right, we need 8 foot. Good.
Takes
Very
their 2
nicely
points
done.
to finish the first end.
Gotta get closer on
Starting
those
off the
runs.
first
Pretty easy
end,
ones to miss.
got the Bottcher
Not making
team
anything.
scoring a deuce. 2-0.
All right.
We're also going to be following the
Wasn't a
Epping
horrible end, just a
Virtue
couple missed
game
goals.
on
Make
sheet
8.
B.
We good?
I'll update you as soon as possible on that score. There's Gwynyard versus Patterson on sheet D. We have Gunlickson versus local team Tolly on sheet E. And on F, we have Team Barry versus Thomas. Barry is taking 1 point in the first end.
Good shot. Yeah, thanks. Had to make up for the first one.
Ice makers have done a fabulous job getting the arena ready for this fun event.
Yeah, that's for sure, Sherry. It's pretty exciting to see the formation of the WCT event here in Penticton. Takes a lot of people to make this happen. Pretty incredible to see it right here in Little Penticton and becoming one of the hot spots for the World Curling Tour. And
Should be kind
we're
of
told
fresh
that
here.
we're
Should be pretty fresh.
#1 in the World
Have a
Curling
look, have a
standings.
look. It's still good. It's still
as far
good.
as events are concerned, which is we can be very, very proud of.
Whoa,
We're definitely a
just
proud
clean.
hosting community. You
Okay,
got.
Derek, go a bit, go a bit, go a bit, go a bit. Get it out there a bit. Good.
Interesting start here. With Bottcher just happy to just hit this and move forward. It appears by the weight he's trying to bump this up a little bit. He's got some curling to do, but the weight looks pretty solid. Very nice job there. Matthew's got some thinking to do, but he's decided to go around the corner, use his corner guard. Cal Jackson here to throw his second rock.
Derek's in all the way. Derek's in all the way. Gotta finish it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Very,
Keep
very
going.
nice shot by
Go, go,
Cal.
go. Good.
Shot rock behind the wing. Laying one. Bottcher team would like to move this back and hopefully out of the rings. Very difficult. It's got to be the exact weight. Trying to make it curl here a little bit.
Little update for you on sheet E. We have Team Gunlickson taking 2 points in the first end over Team Tolly, and a blank end on sheet D with Guignard and Patterson.
That or that. This or that. I don't hate that. Just tougher. Okay. Throw control.
Penticton has hosted its fair share of events last year with the 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts in January, and you know, a few years before that we had the 2013 Continental Cup of Curling, which was a great event for us and really put Penticton on the map for both national and international events.
Yes, it certainly has, Sherry. It's been busy
Clean.
for curling
Clean.
fans in our town, and once again, just totally blessed with the amount of people that come out and
Whoa!
and get involved in their community and
Too much weight.
just help make these events such a spectacular thing for our Okanagan and the city itself.
You bet.
So a very nice shot there with a double peel again.
Having to do that.
Chance for Blandford to split the rings.
Nose is good too, actually.
Tough to hold on to.
Just nose.
For a lot of red rocks to come. You think
Same,
eventually there might be a double here.
Same weight.
He hits this on the nose, it's probably a difficult double.
No, 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 no. Cal all the way.
Some great communication happening between the
Clean,
front
clean.
end and the skip.
That's a like peel weight.
Very nice shot there.
But yeah.
Bottcher team is
That was like firm.
just controlling the numbers.
Just so you know.
Hoping to get these rocks close enough together so that they can make a double somewhere down the road here. Three more rocks to come. This one looks like it's going hard.
Landing right behind cover. Nice shot.
Good opportunity for Matthew's team to get one in here and maybe get a force out of this end rather than giving up two.
Back four. Got to be back four. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa.
Beautifully controlled rock here. A very nice shot.
Ends up just behind the tee line.
Right on the nose.
Darren would like to make the double there. Rolls off the rings and out of play. Like to get this rock in a place where they can potentially stay away from the double and perhaps make a deuce.
Just got to be above tee. Got to be above tee. Right here, guys. Yep. Come on. Right here. Come on, guys.
Chris Bear with a draw.
Come on.
Get this to
come
the
on.
rings and
No, come
not
on.
too
Good.
deep,
Good.
so it
Good.
doesn't set up a double. It's almost the same type of angle that Bottcher was looking at last time. Very difficult double with a backer. So once again, cut down the numbers. Try to force and stay away from the two.
They say that there, when you get up in that frost, as soon as you get off, it's like we're short, right? Just gotta. I just don't want to get lazy with it. Like we get off that for 3-4 feet, and then we're barely biting, right? Yeah. Well, that was the perfect spot. That's where I wanted it.
Close. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Right over. Right over.
Fairly successful. At least they're grouping the rocks here, so you know that
Right.
they perhaps will have a chance to.
Because the nose gives him the double.
Make a double
it's too
here.
easy. Right?
Those are just curling.
No. That's his own rock. We're going to be here. If he does, he's getting rid of his own probably, and this back one. So then we're just going to have a. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking?
Bit of a dangerous freeze attempt here if
I
they
mean,
decide to
could try
freeze
that.
to the one on the side of the 4-foot. Would leave a
No
fairly
double.
easy double.
Then he probably just hits that. Well, then we just hit nose on our own. But that back one might, yeah. Do this. We roll away. Then he plays quiet on this to lie to. Oh, that's tough to lie to though. Right? I think we just do this, maybe. Makes it easier. We don't junk up the middle. If I end up coming up short on the draw on the freeze, then we're hooped. To make it easy, yeah. Control. Rolling right over to the 12-foot's fine too. We can roll right over.
I like this call. Nice soft weight. Try to keep your shooter around in the 8-foot there.
Yeah, we're
Straight
never
across
getting
from
three, not
your
much point
shot
for
rock
threes.
would be excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get over there a bit. We can roll like right over, just like a rock and a half to the right's perfect. Just hope this like. What do you think about that for ice? Just get close on it if we have. Yeah, it'll just be my control. And this should be good ice for that. Same as earlier. Yep. Yep.
Second last shot
Yep.
for Matthew.
Yep.
Make sure you get this rock out of the rings at least.
Roll it.
And
Roll
a
it.
little roll to the outside. Make the double very difficult. It is
Nice.
flat, but these guys can throw heat, so it's close enough together. It's possible to make the double here.
And he can't get that.
Do it really
They're
well.
almost playing
Yeah.
like this.
Quick little update for you on sheet A. Giel just took
Yeah.
2 points in the second
Yeah,
end
but even if he does,
versus
it's gonna be
Carter's
nose double.
first point in the 1 point in the first end.
Check roll dice.
Wow. Wow. What a great shot.
A pretty good shot.
Right there,
Fairly easy
normal.
double here.
Yeah. Shouldn't curl too much. It'll curl just a bit.
Pretty nice to watch the Bottcher team there keep Brendan so relaxed and smiling in the hack before he throws. An opportunity here to get your 2 back and tie up this game.
Yep. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Beautiful execution, super sweeping, great team effort there to score the 2 and tie up this game.
Nice job. So a little update for you on Sheet B. We have Team Epping and Virtue. First end was a blank end, and Virtue took 1 point in the second end.
Let's just keep that rolling.
Score still blank on Sheet D with Gwynyard versus Patterson.
Yeah, they're gonna
And
wanna
Sheet
flank
E.
us in, so we got to throw tight.
Gunlickson took 2 points in the first end. And Team Tully is sitting pretty nicely for a possible multi-point end here. I'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah, good try.
Interesting opportunity for our local team, Penticton team, skipped by Matt Tolley to
The ice is not
Try
really
to
lively in here.
get in there nice and tight. Maybe
Yeah.
push theirs
Slam
back
ice
a
like that
hair.
was
And
gone easy. Even what you hit,
Make
like what
2.
you hit was gone easy probably there.
not a very easy shot.
Yeah.
You have to be just the
Just a
right
live
weight
zero
to
rocks, right?
skinny by the center line guard that's just biting the top of the 12. Comes
Yeah,
Cal again, Cal Jackson. Nice smooth delivery there.
Yeah. Right here. Come on.
Still looking to mix it up a little bit.
Have a look. Good.
Throwing
good
the rock
clean.
up front. Trying to use that 5 rock free guard
Okay.
zone. I'd like to take the opportunity to once again thank Ashley Home Stores as our platinum sponsor. Excellent to have people in our community stepping forward for sports and augmenting our community with an influx of cash.
Not to mention a great place to shop.
Yes, that's for sure. They have quite a variety of supplies and home furnishings. Looks like over there in Sheet E, Sherry, Adam Cheka just clipped the guard very slightly and didn't quite get the deuce he was looking for, but still scores. 2-1 score there in favor of Gunlinson.
It actually looks, Cy, like they have to do a measure to see if they got their deuce or just a single.
Never for line.
That's
Never
see
for
that.
line.
Looking
See,
pretty
Matt
close down
Tolley's
there.
looking this one over.
Getting right out there. You got to
Someone's
go.
gone for the measure.
Come on, Chris. Okay.
Just
Come
an
on, both
opportunity
of
to thank Matt Tolley.
Both
He's
of you, come on.
one of our guys here that
Come
help
on.
us with this event and
Come on.
contacts all the teams around the world and is responsible for getting so many excellent teams to come to Penticton. And what a beautiful addition he's been to our community.
Absolutely.
Played junior out of Salmon Arm and actually with his friend Adam Cheka, who just threw that last rock for the Tolley team. Back to Sheet C. Got the Bottcher rink. Trying to lightly tap this back. Maybe create a bit of a pocket back there. It's hanging out of here. Not a perfect result, but still in the open here. Matthew's team would like to hit this, roll a little to the inside, and put some pressure on the Bottcher team.
there, Chris. Whoa, close. Cal. Roll
Sweepers
hard.
have a close
hard,
eye
hard,
on
hard,
it.
hard, hard.
Didn't quite get as much roll as they would like. Left a double there for Brendan.
Just a little up. That was like normal again.
Maybe an opportunity to slide behind just a hair. In order to make this double, I don't think you can get behind that center guard. Just got into that zone there, in the 4-foot line there, that he just ran a little straight on them. I think they threw it pretty good, and we're having a good look at it. And some bit of a surprise there that it didn't get a little bit more curl.
Just a little less.
I agree.
Both teams are playing a nice, smooth, quiet type of game here, Sherry. It's just nice to watch the control.
We are having really nice control on this ice. Timing hog to hog, about 14.5. It's a nice, really nice draw weight. So we're having really nice ice conditions here. Thanks to Chris Jones and the ice team. He's just got a great team working with him today, this weekend. And as always, we just have come to expect great ice from this ice maker in this rink.
That's for sure. We've had Chris back here for the last few years. He was here a few years back and really showed us what we can do with our ice conditions and offer to Bonspiels and players the type of ice that we expect champions would come and play on. And these players come here, they expect good ice conditions, and Chris certainly has delivered on that. Whoa, just missed the triple there. Blandford would like to split the rings here, maybe get a force.
Yeah, I think I like this. Just on the button, on the little, yeah.
The other option here, which they seem to have chosen, is to throw a center line guard. If they get a rollout, they'll come sneaking behind that center line guard.
Okay, well then, pretty close.
Big Cal's got a big, great look at this one. It looks like it's placed perfectly. Beautiful curling shot.
Perfect placement.
I guess the issue with throwing the guard is Bottcher has an opportunity to get behind that and hide for shot rock. So it's a bit of a gamble. Hoping to get a little finish here. And they certainly do. Pretty close to being right behind that center guard.
Looks like Blandford wants to follow it in.
I think so. It was a bit of a gamble to throw that too. You know, could get forced here or even give up a steal. With a really good freeze here, make a big difference in this end.
Clean, yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Big Cal Jackson's
Off.
looking at this one. He'd love to just lock this right on there.
No.
Very nice shot.
Yeah.
It's like Brendan
I think
thinks
we
there's
still
room
could've
to
made it.
come around that
Just
center
was-
guard,
just was
make
there.
the double, and stick around.
Like if we had a little less weight, I could have got Derek to pound it.
Pretty quiet for the double here. Very nice result.
Well, that didn't really work out like I was hoping. We'll play the run. You gotta stick it. Right? If we cross the face on the run, just get this one and somehow keep this one. That would be the best case. If I threw like normal. No. No, that's not going enough, no. If I throw like normal and just cross it a hair, like just a hair high, and then get just this red and keep our blue around, that's like not bad. Doesn't even really have to be normal. I can throw like kind of that firm weight that I threw a couple ends ago. As long as I hit onto the red, and even if I get rid of that and roll, and you know what I mean? If I get rid of this and then jam it, stay here, then he's got to do something in here and that rock will be out of the way. Like firm. Yeah.
It's like they're thinking about the normal hit on the center line guard.
Little less. Yeah, it's not going to curl. Just try to get it onto the
Coming
red.
down
and
to
then onto
last
the other
rock
red,
on
and then
sheet
move
A
our
with
blue from dead center line, and then
Team Gale trying,
we'll be too close. Like he'll
Team
have to
Cotter trying an awesome takeout, double takeout. 2 Gale rocks on the 4-foot, resulting in at least a point or two for Team Cotter. 1 point. There we go, nicely done. Back to sheet C.
Whoa! Close! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah!
Last rock for Team Blandford.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
And just missed that
I think
double.
a little fortunate to pick that one off the button there, and
good.
certainly changes the end here.
Just the right one to get.
Could be a double here. Double possibility,
That just
late
took
2.
off. I threw it good. I even got it back.
Yeah, you did get it back.
As long as we got one, it was fun. Well, I said firm.
Yeah, I'm just saying like.
Yeah. I guess the other one that I threw, the other end was more like a little more weight than that. Probably just threw it a little too cute. I probably would have tracked way more if I threw like 10 feet more weight. Probably wouldn't have curled at all. Oh yeah.
Very nice quiet weight here by Brendan. Like to roll this at least a few feet over. What a gorgeous shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
One more rock for each skip.
In a 2-2
that
game,
curled decent amount, and his just curled decent too.
we
If I
got
throw
Bottcher
here with,
laying a
like,
couple here with the
board.
hammer.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Does
thinking.
not
board,
look
right?
like a
Gotta get
double
rid of it.
opportunity here. Blandford's rock has now become a protector for the second shot. With Bottcher.
Forward, roll under. Forward, roll under. We have to get rid of the rock, so I don't want to like get too cute with hack. You think that's max ice? His just ran like fairly straight, but it does curl. We can probably help it if we. Yeah. Yeah, that last one curled more than I thought too.
Once again, Matthew's team is giving him all the confidence in the world to make this shot.
Cal in! Cal in!
Like to roll a little behind, I think, or away. Nose hit here.
Didn't really curl at all. Could have taken like 6 inches less ice.
And an opportunity for Bottcher to make another 2.
Curl less than the fucking field.
2-2 game right now.
Quick little update on some of the other sheets that we're watching tonight. Team Gill versus Team Cotter. I'm sure a couple of teams that have faced off against each other many times. Still tied at 2 in the fourth end. We have Epping has 2 points versus Virtues 1 in the sheet on sheet B. We'll watch this final rock come down sheet C now. And that's 2 points for Bottcher.
Very smooth bumper to wall kind of weight there from Brendan Bottcher. Just makes it look so easy.
No defense.
I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to our gold sponsors. We have new florists right here in Penticton, helping curlers and helping our curling club all the time. It's so nice. Right next door to us, we have Cascades Casino out of Penticton. A great sponsor of ours is Tim Hortons as well. Gold sponsors for this event, as well as Murray GMC here in Penticton as well. Our final gold sponsor is the Days Inn in Penticton. Thank you so much to all our gold sponsors.
We can't have the be there weight. We got to be able to like manipulate the rock a little bit. So we're better off throwing like 2 feet short and getting it there. If we
start the end off again. Bottcher team.
I would have had him pounding it. All right. Okay, let's go. Yep.
I think pretty satisfied to mix it up a little bit. Showing a center guard. Tighter in here is very good. Top 4. As we might expect, Matthew's going to throw a corner guard. I think he'd like Cal to get this out a little bit, maybe by the dots out there. Not real close to the rings, but so they can get one in behind it, nice and solid.
You might notice those dots out there. We're using them in our mixed doubles curling league, which happens on Sunday afternoons here at the Penticton Curling Club. It's a brand new league for us, and we have 12 teams in it.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. The mixed doubles were made very popular during the Olympics, and 2 of our finest curlers that we've ever had from Canada picked up a gold medal at the Olympics.
Absolutely. Really exciting to watch, and what an exciting game to play.
Seems like a bit of an athletic adventure, people jumping up and down and running back and forth, and I haven't tried it myself, but
strategy's a little different, and the finesse shots, definitely. It's a fun little game to play, you bet. Goes nice and fast, and it's quiet.
Yeah. Have you ever been able to take advantage of the setup shot?
The power play?
Power play, yes.
The power play, yes, I have. I got a 5-ender taking advantage of the power play.
Sweet.
Just throw a board. Right on the nose.
So, Cal's second rock here. And he's got some choices. I think he's been asked to bump these back.
Yep. Actually, whoa. Derek. Hard, Derek. Clean. Clean, Chris. We got to get a little closer there so we can make
nice
that
controlled takeout.
Yeah, it was a very smooth shot there by Cal. The nose hit here, a little roll to the outside, the broom side. It might be an opportunity for a double and right roll behind the corner. It's a very delicate shot here.
Get that outside sweeper on it. Hopefully get that rock moving a little bit further over the center line. Nice result.
Well played again by the Bottcher team.
Just control. Close. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Yes. Cal, further goes.
Derek Ryan
Okay.
here trying to roll behind the corner, leaves it a little exposed. So
Good.
Brenda will ask his team to try to even these rocks up again as much as they can. At the same time, kind of staying away from that corner guard.
May have left a double there, hey?
Yeah, it creates a little bit of a pocket here, and perhaps he's going to try to manufacture a two somehow. He hasn't had the opportunity to go around that corner guard that Cam put up there earlier in the end.
Little update over on sheet E. We have local team Tolly sitting 2 with a chance for 3 on the final rock of the end.
That would tie it up, which would be pretty exciting for our hometown fans here. Lots
Right here.
of friends and family with the Tolly group are here.
Yeah, line. Hard line. Hard.
I think it's a pretty difficult shot
going.
here.
Come on.
They may even be playing an in-off
Okay.
across the center line with the out-turn, which is an extremely difficult
Man,
to
that just
call the
pretty
line
much
on.
never really got it back there.
Wow,
throw
that'd be a
18
really
miles.
tricky shot.
Yeah, you know, I think it's worth the gamble
Like,
there.
I
They're
was
laying
thinking
two
we could get
now,
into the
and
end, like, freezing the
if
inside
they
of
could
that
pull
floor,
this
that's
off
all.
and
Much
tie the
ice I
game
gave
up,
them.
it'd be pretty spectacular.
Huh?
Adam Cheka
Oh, yeah.
getting down into the hack there, ready to give that an effort.
Still the pockets there, yeah. Just freeze here.
And just peeled the guard here on sheet C.
Yeah, it was kind of too bad that the Blandford team didn't get at least second shot there. And now they'll split the rings and probably get a force here.
I'm hearing a lot of excitement. Did Tully take 3 there?
He certainly did. He made a fantastic shot. Adam Cheka is just a fantastic finesse player. Always has been, and his family's been big in curling for a long, long time, and certainly glad to have him here in the Okanagan playing alongside of some of our players here from Penticton.
Very nice.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, then whoa. Good.
Looks like Gilles throwing a peel on sheet A to blank the end and keep the hammer. That game is still score is still tied at 2.
So the Bottcher team's got a very, very difficult shot to try to make here. Like to get rid of one blue for sure. What a fabulous shot this is. Not sure they'll get it right out of the rings, but very, very difficult shot.
This isn't bad either.
Very difficult shot here for Matthew
To the back
Blandford's team
four.
to try to separate these rocks
Kind
and
of
not
weight do
leave
you
a double.
like? Solid board? What do you like? What kind of weight do you like? Okay. Close. No. Yep.
Derek here trying
Yep.
to remove this rock
Hard.
and roll.
Hard. Come on. Come on. Whoa,
Stay
whoa,
away from
whoa.
the double if possible.
Whoa.
Nice
Whoa.
lightweight board type of shot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah.
Pretty good effort there.
Ah, good throw. Got right in the middle like I should have got off it a little earlier and let it go to the forefoot. It's just always hard to know how far it's going to roll. Sometimes it rolls forever, and the other time, if you rolls up this much and it rolls like 1 foot, and you're like, that's the easiest double ever. This double's actually kind of tough still. So. Well, but yeah.
Brendan's team has played, this is their second game in the event so far. They won their first game. And Blandford's team did suffer a loss their first game.
So, like way up here is good.
Double try
You like
there.
that?
by
That's probably easier than throwing
Brendan
back
Bottcher.
here. Because even if we're here, that's good.
Blandford team would like to hang on and try to make two and tie this one up. Got to really place this rock in the right spot and not leave a double.
He's pointing it out here.
Trying to
like
get a lot
18
of real
times.
estate in between the two rocks and making it more difficult.
18, top 8, like top 12 is fine as long as we're over there. Top 8's good. You just don't want to go, like, you really don't want to go past the tee line at all. You'll probably take an inch more ice even. Yeah. It's good speed here. Yeah. Yeah.
Great communication with this team.
That's for sure, Sherry. It's just amazing how they
If it's all there, you can go back
work
12.
together
Where?
so confidently.
Where?
Everybody's got their job here. Big Cal would like to plant this just in the right place. Looks like maybe it's a little bit deep.
Yeah. Didn't
I was trying to
quite
ask for
hold on.
specific 'cause I haven't thrown
Bit
a
of a
draw
miss
yet all
there. I
game.
think just sliding through the rings.
I haven't thrown a draw yet. That's why I was kind of trying to get a feel. That was super fast. Yeah.
We've got last rock happening on sheet B. Looks like Team Virtue is
Once again, the
attempting a draw
Bottcher
for
team
two.
keeping their skipper nice and loose. Smooth out of the hack.
I shouldn't have said anything, because if I didn't, it probably would have stopped back there.
Relaxed. And managed to get the blank in.
Like normal.
Oh, sorry there. One more rock to come.
Team Virtue was only able to take 1 point in that end on sheet B versus Team Epping.
Like to have another look at this area just on the forefoot here. See how the rock reacts. It's been missed a few times by several teams. Nice constant curl there.
And a blank end on sheet C. Bottcher holds on to the hammer for the next end.
He's up 2, and still has the hammer. Going to the 5th end.
Throw that weight on the other side, it doesn't even come close to going through.
Think so?
Yeah, we just threw every corner guard and every draw on that side.
Throwing that free, like we throw it to the
Yeah,
top
but you
ball.
called every time. You called over there back 12, and it ends up T-line. The other
Take this
side you did.
opportunity here to bring you to our bronze sponsors. New Country 100.7. Parker Dodge Ram Chrysler. A&K Grimm Sausage. Booster Juice. Castanet. Penticton's homepage. Interior Roofing. Sunripe. RPR Heating and Air Conditioning. Skaha Ford. McDonald's. Penticton Western News. Brent View Developments. Gilchrist and Company. And last but not least is the Penticton Herald. Thanks to those sponsors.
A great group of sponsors. I'm seeing some new names on that list this year, so it's nice to see new companies and services coming on board to help support this event and make it so great and better every year.
That's for sure. We try to work hard with our sponsors and give them value for their money, and it seems like
do
this
not
event
touch it. Don't
can
touch it.
give them that, and we look forward to them repeating with us and hopefully getting some more sponsors as well. It's you can't do it without the sponsors, so great to have them. Thank you very much. Looks like early in this end, we're going to mix it up a little bit. Cal Jackson's asked to try to get one
Hey, not bad now,
up in
not
front
bad.
of the red
Chris in.
shot rock.
Come on. Whoa, whoa. Okay, now, yeah. Okay.
Pretty nice effort there by the sweepers and Cal.
Down to last rock on sheet F, which is featuring Team Barry with the red rock, sitting 1 on the button and trying to score 2.
Bottcher was
It's
looking
pretty
originally
tight.
at a hack weight shot, maybe remove that blue rock, but has decided to mix it up a little bit more and try to corner freeze on the blue in order to try to make things difficult.
Final update on sheet F. In the 4th end, game is tied at 2. That's Barry versus Thomas.
Seems to be hanging out a little bit here. That 4-foot line's been a little testy for the players. Certainly some thought here. You try to make that double, or do you come back to the center line again? Double certainly not a gimme. Very flat. Have to throw some pretty serious weight here.
I kind of like this. Yep. Yeah, even back line, like just through. Cal!
Derek Ryan trying to
Roll under.
get in there nice and tight. Give himself an opportunity to get the 2 back he needs to tie the game up.
There's not a lot of damage you can do in here. Because if we roll too far, he's just going to freeze. It's only good if you make it.
There are a lot of options here. Not sure the freeze on the center line's really good. Tap back there might make the double and leave Blandford laying a couple. So good time for some extra thought, extra minds coming in here.
I kind of like that shot better.
So these games aren't timed, Si? Are there other World Curling Tour games that are timed?
It's not good.
No, not on the World Curling Tour. The Grand Slams are timed, but World Curling Tour is we're trying to keep players playing at a decent pace, and I think it's worked very well. And you know, sometimes it's difficult to make some of these tough decisions. I mean, Brendan Bottcher's team really has to think about what they're doing. They don't make a good shot here, they could easily give up the 2 that they just made in the last 2 ends ago.
Pretty unreal shot. And
Good sweep.
Matthews' team trying to keep this one alive. Get another freeze in there in the
K-line's
top
good.
4 somewhere.
Yeah, hard line. Come on then. Come on, guys, get in here.
Front end's working this
Come
one
on.
really hard.
Come on. Whoa. Just bite.
Gets a bite.
Okay.
Pretty good
Not
shot.
bad.
He's sort of on a roll.
Hard to see from where we are whether that rock on the outside rings is actually biting for 4th shot.
doesn't really look like it, but you never know, it might be.
Trying to get this one to curl a little bit, working it hard. Might be an opportunity now to move that shot rock backwards and maybe almost out of the house.
We can kind of go here. Half open.
But with a few rocks to come.
Yeah.
Seems like Matthews decided to get it in there nice and cozy.
Where? To my broom. Whoa, whoa, we're way wide.
Got a ways to curl here.
Where?
Just try to leave it high now.
Come right back here. Back 12.
Oh, lots of weight. Take it back to the back 8 somewhere.
Oh, man.
Could be a usable rock by the end of the end. Bottcher wastes no time with the freeze at the back to lay 2.
Quick little update on sheet E. Last end, the end of the 4th end was a
Looks
blank.
like the same kind of shot. Here, Sherry. Trying to get it back to the back one. Freeze up there, but it's kind of hanging out there a bit.
Just a little heavy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame there. I think Darren kind of set that out just a pinch there and didn't get away with it.
You like that now or no? Or do you like this again? You had good line. Line.
Once again, a very difficult decision to raise your own blue back.
Yeah, you had good line.
Just have to paper by that center red guard.
I just want to get something on that.
It's got a lot of risk involved.
If you get something that's like a piece buried.
Little update for sheet A. Team Gill made a great draw to take a single point and sits at 3 over Team Cotter at 2 points. End of the 5th.
I don't really know what he does. Like right now, are we edge on edge at? Yeah, we're edge on edge with that blue. We can almost get to nose, I bet. The problem is now, though. The problem is now, if you split that, we're done. You can't throw board. You can't throw board. Like it needs to be back line. Yeah, like back line, I don't mind it because just cross it a hair and then line the back up, and then he's got to throw the out turn draw. That out turn draw is tough. So how about we throw the in turn with like? But then I'm wondering, do we want to like try to cross it a bit and try to spin in with like back line, or do we just want to make sure we?
I think we need to make sure.
Yeah. Because we kind of want to get it on the nose and stick right there. No, the red one. So we kind of want to hit like 3/4, and we might actually spin in, but then we're giving them the in turn draw. What do you like? I mean, if we throw back line, we might actually just split it and then still leave that out turn side. But then he's drawn to lie too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's nice. These teams have the opportunity to think over these shots. Last draw of the day doesn't put a lot of pressure on the
Right
ice
here.
crew. It works very hard to make the quick turnarounds in between one draw and another.
We have some in-house draws and prizes. It sounds like somebody has won a prize here at the Penticton Curling Club. There's some hooting and hollering happening behind us.
Hey, no, 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 no!
Skip is calling the sweepers right off.
Never,
Weight
never,
looks good.
never! Yep, yep. Whoa.
I like to keep this rock on the high side, even if it isn't quite frozen.
Good, good sweep, good judge. Just because now, well, yeah, you just kind of not, yeah, like, I think that early clean's bringing it out a bit too, right?
That
Like,
way the
I don't think you see that
rock
one
in the
much
back
different.
of the rings
No.
may be a factor by the end of this
I didn't say anything.
end.
Blue ones out.
Yeah, it was better, yeah.
Little update for you on sheet D. Team Patterson is sitting 4 points over
Like
Gwynyard
a foot,
0.
A rock higher was, it got cut,
Playing out the 5th end.
yeah. Well, it's there now. He needs to throw this double and get rid of it. It's not a good slide.
Bit of a turnaround there. Sweepers weren't able to hold it.
No,
A little bit of a tight shot
you don't
there
want to
by
give them any
Brendan.
chance at this in. Like, we're better off throwing something on this
Leaving the
side,
2 back in play.
right here, and say, now throw the run triple. You know what I mean? Like, if I go here, that's his only bail shot. If I end up here. I mean, we can go back here. Yeah, which is not easy. Go here. We got to be back here, though. I don't want it, because even if we're here, he might tries to make that roll, right? Back here. We might throw the in-turn freeze, but then we'll have the out-turn steal. That's why we don't throw the out-turn, I guess. When he throws the in-turn freeze, we got our own blue. Okay, back here. Back 12. What do I need? 410? Okay. Now my out-turn track's pretty good. So just be wary. If I'm throwing a 410, it's probably max. Right? But yeah, we want to be like full back 12. T-line is not good. Not horrible, but it's not great. Yeah.
It's interesting, Sherry, that you mentioned the time clocks. These guys are able to take a
it takes
serious
less
amount of
ice
time to
Take a little less.
make sure they execute this shot just right. It's nice to have the opportunity to make the proper decision and have the extra time to do so.
Absolutely, and having the skips and thirds be mic'd up so our viewers of this live stream can
Think you gotta go.
have an opportunity to hear what they're talking about is also really cool, really interesting.
Have a look.
Yeah, it certainly is, and we certainly have to thank Andrew Jacobite and his crew
Yep.
from Groovy
Whoa.
Productions here in Penticton for bringing the live streaming to us, and what a great thing it is so far.
It really is. They've provided us with a lot of support throughout this event for the last 2 years, but to have this type of ability to be able to show these games live is really exciting for all of us.
Yes, it certainly is, Sherry. It's a real treat for all of us. Very interesting end here again. We've got Blandford laying 3 now, and
No.
pretty difficult shot.
If it was like a rock.
You know,
higher,
even the
but-
double is difficult without rolling out.
Give me edge to the rock.
Certainly looking towards an end where somebody is going to score, perhaps a 2.
That was the only thing I didn't love about that 12. Where we were giving them the out to like make the run.
Not much room for error here. Cannot hit that guard.
Right past.
Yeah. You like the same draw?
That leaves the Blandford team laying 2.
Right past. Just skinny past that guard. Still a great shot.
It was a very difficult shot, Sherry, even with big weight.
Yeah, same draw.
You know, they got mixed it up early, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This will make for a pretty exciting finish here.
Okay.
Fifth end.
I'll give you like a little
Tied now, and
not much.
the Blandford team is looking to go ahead by 1. They can make this draw anywhere in the rings.
Didn't give it any, so just.
Looks like they're going to use the backing here towards their own rock.
That's what we were doing before when they quit early. We just went for
Very nice job, right to the tee line.
Nice
Scores
draw
3.
for 3.
Takes the lead. Got a new leader here on sheet C, Sherry.
You got it. We've got Team Bottcher with 4 points, and now Blandford takes the lead with 5.
Yeah, I just had to say
Nice
slow.
played in
And I just didn't
by
throw
Team
it hard.
Blandford.
How are things looking over there on sheet E with our local team there, Sherry?
Yeah, it's been a while since we got multiple points.
Well, we're still sitting tied at the end of the 5th. We're down to a couple of rocks left, skip rocks left, one rock each. So there's still some action. It looks like blue's sitting on the button, though. And that is our local team tally. But red has some room to make that a freeze up to it, or may even make it disappear.
Yeah, it'll be a tough one to make that one disappear, Sherry. He did rub the guard just a hair, but he spun back into the 4-foot there. Pretty difficult shot, unless they decide to run the front one. It has to be the opposition's rock that's up on the center line there, so that makes it even more difficult. Cal Jackson here to start out
Looks good.
the 6th end.
Have a look. No, it's running. Yep.
I think they like this rock fairly tight or in.
Clean. Yep. Go a little bit. Yep. Good.
And in it is. This is home, right on the "This is home" Ashley Home Store slogan. Bottcher would like to take advantage of this 5-rock rule and get a guard there. Not super deep, halfway perhaps. Maybe like it to curl a little bit more, keep that 4-foot line open. Mission accomplished. Blandford's prepared to mix it up a little bit. He's called for a guard up in front there. There's some risk involved in this.
It's like lots. Wide off. Good. Line's not bad. Whoa. Let it stop.
Beautiful job again by Cal Jackson. Very popular figure here in Penticton. He attends our Tin Cup Bonspiel in January 18th to the 20th here in Penticton that we're very proud of, and I think a lot of teams come here just to have a good time and enjoy our beautiful city.
On a little more serious play, we do have the men's regional playdowns coming down December 14th to 16th as well this year, so that's pretty cool too.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of very good teams coming out of British Columbia trying to compete to represent British Columbia, and it's a long road to get there, but this is the first step in it, Sherry.
That's right.
Very nice shot there again. Gets well hidden behind the corner. Matthews really got to think about this. He really wants to mix it up if he throws a guard here. A 1 point lead isn't huge. He'd like to score here in 6 if possible, but it's pretty difficult to score on this Bottcher team. They don't give up very many steals.
Not bad, but if you don't make it, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy double.
I kind of like this. The double's pretty easy on the center line there, and you know, they could roll either way and set up another corner guard, and so I like this call. It's aggressive.
Go.
You'd like to get a good piece of the center line here with this guard.
No. Go. Perfect.
A couple of options open here. You could try to clean up the middle there, or make the double, roll over. Chances of wrecking on their own aren't real good, so I like the double or the hit and roll over to the corner.
Yeah. It's almost not there. Problem is we have to play this one pretty soft too. That's it easy.
I'd sure like to make contact with 2 rocks here. Still a pretty good shot there, Sherry. He's got another corner guard there.
Yeah, very nice. Taking a look at sheet A, we've got 3 Geel rocks in
Back
the house. So final stone for Team Cotter.
Back button.
It's been forced to take one or try and get rid of a couple. We'll see what happens here with this last stone.
Yeah, you're right, Sherry. Jim Cotter's final rock here, a prolific player, as everybody knows, and he's looking at 3 here, I think, and hopefully he can make this draw and tie the game up there on sheet A.
No. Close. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes.
Be nice to get this rock by.
Oh.
Jeez, just too late, guys.
A few rocks to go in this end. Sheet C.
5 feet. Took them like 5 feet to get on it.
Sheet A, take a peek. Jim Cotter's draw is coming right in and taps that red rock just back far enough to take the point and tie the game in the 6th end.
If they were on it earlier, we were fine.
Once again, back here on sheet C, the Brendan Bottcher's patient way of playing the game has now rewarded him again, and it looks like he's got an opportunity to have a multiple score again. Very nicely controlled rock there. Probably like to hit and roll behind here. Try to get back to the
What do you want
force
to throw?
of 2-1.
Solid board? Solid board, yeah.
Last rock on sheet E. Gunlickson is
Curls a
trying
little
to
bit.
draw. Ended up a little bit short. Can we see who scored? Can't see from any of these TVs. We'll have to wait for the score to go up.
No! Close! Cal! Okay, clean. Just clean. Cal, go, 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 go.
Looks
Okay,
like
roll, roll, roll.
Gunlickson took 2 points in the fifth, at the end of the fifth end. Score on
Nice
sheet
shot
E
for
is
Sean Rock there.
Gunlickson 5-2 Tully. Team Tully has 3.
Looks like there might be a bit of a port here. Slide one through there and keep the 2 alive. Trying to make this curl. Oh, he's game of numbers again. Nice to see a red one leave here and leave 2 blues in the rings.
Control.
It would make it difficult for Brendan Bottcher to keep his rocks apart and not leave a double. Just get rid of this rock and
Cal!
maybe hang
Cal!
around.
Cal!
Cal Jackson's trying to get some curl out here in the wings.
They haven't been out there too much this game.
No, they had one
Just
similar
real-
to this
just real
earlier in the
solid.
game, and the same result. The rock stayed very, very straight there.
Pulling up a bit.
Right.
If he makes a nose hit there, though, we're in trouble.
Just back line. Clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So straight over there.
This is a bit of a interesting play here. The double probably comes fairly close to the
Do you
blue
try to make
rock
the
in the
double
back
and
ring,
roll right
so
over, or do you try to just
pretty
make
delicate
just make the little roll?
to hit it pretty nose-ish.
Yeah. Should. Well, but that's why we kind of got to throw it like, I like throwing it a little more than control.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to like clip that and it like spin here.
The big roll's fine too, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to like only throw control. Yeah. No. You got to make this roll. Just don't want to roll too far. Here's bad. Here it's good. Okay. So I think we need to hit. If I'm throwing normal, if we hit here, that's pretty close to the big roll, and then like here is pretty close to the little roll. I like making the big because then we make the double. I think, and it's pretty close. Even if we make the little, we make the double. No, well, we'll make the double then, right?
Yeah.
So as long as we're on the inside bit, it's gonna run. Like I don't think it's gonna curl very much.
Taking a peek over to sheet D, Cy, I see that Team Patterson of Scotland is handedly in control of this game with a score of 6-0 over
It's
Team
normal, it's just-
Gwinnard.
But it's so freaking straight here.
Yeah, it looks like they've well on their way there for sure, Sherry.
Because it's kind of
It's an interesting shot here.
Depends on if this goes at all.
Got to
or
hit
not,
it a
and I
little
don't
bit
think it's gonna go much.
To make this double, have to hit it a little bit on the center line side. The rock should have some spin on it and go out the back end towards the hack.
I'm only throwing normal, hoping that it curls up a little bit.
Interesting to see whether they can make a roll here. If they can make a roll buried behind the center, may force Bottcher to do something different.
No, no, no. No, yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Pretty nice outcome.
That's a very nice shot. Still doesn't take 2 out of play here, but it's still a very nice shot. Nice double and roll. Bottcher should be mindful to make sure he's not behind the tee line here.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't pop it and spin it. I just kind of tried to throw it. Yeah. Yeah. I just threw it straight.
Seemed like a little bit softer release by Brendan. This is a fairly straight spot as well, so sweeper should be able to hold this.
Keeping it going. Excellent.
Very nicely done there.
Nice shot.
No, the straight run is easier, yeah. Should be straight with Peel.
It's a pretty lengthy run back here. They're trying here, Sherry, to try to make sure that Brendan doesn't get more than one.
We don't want to take let any of those snap on us like we had earlier. Should be pretty straight if I were to throw Peel.
Final rock over on sheet F. We have Team Barry from Vancouver against Team Thomas from Toronto. And Team Barry just made a nice draw for 2. Is that for 2? Okay. For 2 points.
Whoa.
So that makes the score 5-2 for Team Barry.
Interesting to see whether they can hit their own in the nose and still get 2 here.
Almost need to take negative ice.
Hard to see from our angle here, up here, Sherry, but that would certainly be the easier shot of rather than a cold draw to the 4-foot.
Sure.
Throw the outside. No, that'll run dead straight. Wasn't the greatest of slides either.
Like he's well past the face there and going to get his 2. So we have a lead change again on sheet C with Brendan Bottcher moving ahead 6-5 against the Blandford rink. Once again, we'd like to thank Ashley Home Store for our curling classic here. Big sponsor for us.
I think it'd be nice to blank.
I don't think we've had a chance to thank our silver sponsors yet, Si, so I'd like to send a big shout out to Edward Jones, the Cannery Brewing Company, Canadian Tire, Copper Mug, and the city of Penticton for providing us with so much support to make this event happen. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, we certainly thank those sponsors once again. These people have stepped up to the plate, and not just for financial contribution, but also the support they give us and goods and services has been just remarkable.
Still quite a tight game on sheet A. We are now tied at 3 between Gale and Cotter, just heading into the, well, about halfway through the 7th end.
Yeah, these two teams see a lot of each other, both from their Okanagan here, and certainly having Steve Laycock join Jimmy Cotter has been a big plus, and hopefully they get their chemistry together and get on a run here as they have in the past with Johnny Morris and other players, or Jim by himself for that matter. He's a pretty amazing player. Very nice tick shot there. On sheet C. Looks like we finally have a wrap also on sheet D, Sherry.
Yes, it does. It looks like Team Patterson is has won another game. Team Gwinnard shaking hands at the end of the 6th end.
Team Gwinnard has had a couple of spares here in the interim time. They had some personnel issues, so they hope to have their regular squad back for the next game here. They feel pretty confident they're going to get that, so hopefully they do.
Gunlickson team just made a tight little squeeze through a small port to sit at the
Jackson
top of the button.
Rock.
Chris. You got it. Come on, Chris.
Once again, just trying to get a little movement on that center line guard.
Good.
Once again, beautiful shot. Brenda's decided to go in here rather than throw another corner guard. In order to not have it peeled off and have it wreck, he would have to go fairly high. So he's elected to go around the 2 red rocks on the left side and maybe a piece of the 4-foot here. Close down that scoring area. Doesn't seem to want to be climbing that center line very well, Sherry. But a rock up front here is not nothing bad either.
Board.
Local favorite Team Tully just tapped that red rock in the top 4 back enough to be sitting 2 with 1
We hear a lot of clapping up here. It's for our local boy Matthew Tully, who's given a little knuckles to his team there after making a fabulous come around to lay 2 and tighten up this game here.
Close. Stay close. Cal. Get him. Get.
Oh, big spin at the end, and it's going to be very close. Maybe a measurable rock there for red. It may end up in a bit of a force here. Brendan isn't able to sink a couple around the corner. Thiessen's trying to suck one around the corner here and
Just makes it past
really
the
nice
guard.
and tight to the guard with a double guard up front. This is an excellent shot in front of the tee line. Just what the team needed at this stage. So Matthew walks out and hopes to get a double peel on these two reds.
We'll have 4 games live streaming tomorrow. 8:30 a.m. we'll have Cooey versus Myers. At noon we'll feature Epping versus Thomas. At 3:30 p.m. Wenzek versus Jackson. And at 7:30 Saturday night is Cotter versus Tolly.
That's a nice matchup at 7:30 tomorrow evening. That's our local boy, the Tolly rink, skipped by Adam Cheka, playing one of the best teams in the country is Jimmy Cotter.
Absolutely, that'll be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, they were lucky enough to win against Tolly's team, beat Cotter's team. I think it was last weekend or the weekend before in a WCT event on the coast. So it should. I'm sure everybody's going to come out with big focus and try to show who's the best.
It'll be fun.
Line's good. Brad, if we can. Brad. Whoop, whoop. Brad. Brad. Well, line's good now. Very good.
Very nice shot again here. Freezes it right up in there and puts some pressure again on the Bottcher team. It appears as though Giel has peeled it out and decided to not score in the 7th in order to take the hammer going home.
Yep.
With the hammer up one.
He scored 1. Gunlickson is sitting shot rock on sheet E. Tolly has last rock. And Adam Cheka is going to attempt to take out for 2.
Molding with a nice draw, a nice guard there to eventually hope to hold the Bottcher team to a tie here with
Don't have much to lose.
Blandford.
Half. Have a look at it if you want. Have a look. Come have a look. Yeah. Pretty much here, yeah.
You might be able to hear the clapping in the background there, Sherry. The Tolly team's just scored a deuce there to tie that game up. Nice tight game with Gunlinson.
Nicely played game. Nicely end. Good.
Yeah! Hard!
We're trying pretty tricky in off
Never really had a chance.
here. It's a
Difficult attempt there to run a blue one into the rings and hopefully jiggle around those 2 reds, but
Yeah, it was tough to hit it too thin. That's the thing, right?
once again, the teammates keeping Brendan nice and relaxed and smile on his face going down in the hack for a rock that could kind of force the one or try to draw to the button by Blandford.
Should hang.
You can put this somewhere in the back house there somewhere. It's going to force a pretty good draw.
Throw, like it's a pretty flat roll, right? Got to hit like 3. It's like, where are we hitting here? So like normal? Yeah. If we get right under here, that's good too, right? Should run like fairly straight, I'm thinking. Just up normal.
Shaping up to be a pretty exciting end on sheet A between Giel and Carter, with
yes, it certainly is.
Carter
Sherry,
up ahead by a point.
Yep.
Yes, Jimmy Carter's got 2 in the rings there, and I think he's thinking of hitting here. Maybe just staying put there and laying 3. And hope that the Giel team doesn't make a real good freeze on him. It's a
Really
different strategy for sure.
Yeah, really interesting shot here on sheet C. So he tried to, he peeled out that little red rock that was sitting right on the edge and tried to come in a little further than that. So didn't quite come in as far as he wanted it to.
I thought we hit where we had to.
But it is third shot.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
We're missing the bang of the rocks to play.
That's true.
Oh my God. Yeah. So close. What? We curled a little bit. Like, because we were on nose and then we got up to 2/3. We almost needed to get on it just to try to go real aggressive at it, right? But I thought that was going to be close. I thought we were. Yeah. Just went so dead off contact. But I didn't have bomb either. It was just kind of like firm. If I threw like bomb peel there, it hit that same thing, would have been fine, but. Yeah. It's so dead out there in the weeds.
This is Brendan's last shot of the end. And nicely executed. Came out a little towards the center line. Still a great shot. They're sitting 4.
There, hey? But that's not going to overcurl. No way.
Still enough, a good opportunity for Blandford to freeze to this rock slightly behind the center line, the T line, I should say, and maybe still be able to score.
Pretty good ice that if it's like just heavy, will
last rock of the end.
Could even take an inch less, eh? No, it's dead, like dead straight here. So really watch the sweep. This is a spot where we had Chris's. Yeah, this is a spot where we had Chris's and it ran.
Bamford needs this point to tie the game, but come home in the 8th end without the hammer.
Little less. Yeah. Good now, Phil. 420. Well, 410 went back 12 for me a couple ends ago. Okay.
Yes, you're right, Sherry. The new percentages for stealing have gone up with the 5-rock rule.
Got something
And
under it.
very
That's too
interesting how the players and
Have a look.
teams have changed the game to suit the rule.
Yep, can't hurt it. Whoa,
We're
whoa,
seeing
whoa.
lots of rocks in play.
Yeah, go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Very nice for the single.
Nice draw there to tie the game up. All tied up. Bottcher, Blandford.
Felt really grabby. I kind of gave it a bit and spun it a little bit, like just trying to. Come on. Come on.
Very nice for the single.
So we kind of need this one now, like we'll go just over first. Yeah.
Just like another little quick shout out for Kathy Jones, who's our chairperson here at the Penticton Curling Club, also our general manager. She's put together an incredible, insightful opportunity for us to bring the World Curling Tour here to Penticton, and it looks like certainly the first couple of years have been a terrific success.
That's right, Cy. And Kathy just does so much, works tirelessly day in and day out to make our club the best it can be. And you know, when you've got a curling club and many clubs across the country are dwindling in membership, ours continues to grow and new leagues are being created, and it's really exciting, I think, for our community and certainly for our members. So huge kudos to Kathy and the board of the Penticton Curling Club for its growth.
I totally agree. Kathy has been extremely influential in our club. I also have to mention Sherry, your husband, as president here, and certainly has been a driving force as well.
It's pretty nice to be such an integral part of the growth of the sport itself. It's really fun to be the club coach and the head coach of the Junior Curling League, and to work hand in hand with my husband and other members on the board who are just phenomenal. What a great professional group we have.
Yeah, both of those individuals are super easy to work with. They're so positive and so awesome. We get an enormous amount of volunteers because of them, old and young, and really built up our curling club. And thanks, Sherry, for your contribution here as well.
Thank you. Last end of our feature matchup.
And another fantastic tick shot there just made by the Bottcher team. They're seem to be firing up pretty well. Once again, there's not a lot on the center line to allow the steal for Blandford's team.
Line's good.
Cal try to throw another one up there in a position and hope to maybe get a little bit lucky and get a part miss or something in order to get them going to be able to steal.
Good.
That's right, Cy. Cal puts up another high center line guard.
Yeah, this has a chance to crash on either one of the sides and maybe make the game a little more interesting. It's happened many times, so certainly not out of the realm of possibility here. Or even a nose. But once again, a nice cross-the-face tick delivered by the Bottcher team.
So much control you need for that little tick. It's a great shot.
Oh, it's an incredible shot. If you try it, you know, the first few times you try it, you think your odds are very poor. And as you shoot a little more, it seems to get a little easier. But certainly nobody like Miss Weagle that made the shot so famous.
Yep, 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 yes! Okay, good. Where? Okay, well. Okay, yep, right here. Come on, go, go. Good. Want to make him. I want him to get that top one.
Bottcher's asking for the same type shot again. Is he asking for the same shot?
I think he's trying to just clean up the middle there a little bit. It's interesting. Matthew Blandford has certainly got great strategies on his side. He tries to hide a corner of this rock in order to get another rock in play. But once again, the Bottcher team comes through with a nice hit there and got rid of all the granite they were looking to get rid of. Pretty interesting that Matthew Blandford was a 3-time junior champion out of Newfoundland, and he's made his way west and brought his talents with him, and expect big things out of this young player. He's a very cool customer.
This team is pretty serious, but they're smiling a lot out there, and they seem to be really having a good time.
Yeah, I think it's a lot to do with the game these days. I mean, you have to come with the right attitude in order to be able to make as many shots as you can, as accurately as you can.
Come on, yep. Come on. Okay, good. Line's good. Right here, come on. Come on, get some separation. Come on.
You can hear the crowd going a little wild here. Jimmy Cotter's made another fabulous double there and left himself laying at least one. And very difficult for Giel to score 2 to win. So Jeff Richard is looking at it and seeing whether they can maybe squeeze it by for 2 or maybe run one back there and make 2. That would save them from trying to steal in the 9th end, the extra end. Jeff Richard, of course, is the son of Jerry Richard, who is a very famous world champion from the Okanagan here. Played with Folk and Brian and Gretzinger, and brought a lot of joy to our people here in British Columbia and all across Canada, and the world for that matter. It was an exceptional era of curling for Canada and for British Columbia. Seems like Matthew's gone back to maybe setting up a little bit of a center, close to the house.
Good.
Last draw coming in on sheet A. Cy, what do you see?
It looks pretty smooth here. I think Giel's right on target here. Looks like he's going to score his one, tie this game up in the 8th end, and send it to an extra. Another super peel by the Brendan Bottcher team. Blandford's going back to show him a little corner on the edge of the 4-foot. Doesn't seem to have much else. Can't put a high one out there. They'll just come around. So this is probably the call.
Cal's in. Yeah. Well. Well, we're in now. It's okay.
Very nice shot there. Just get a butt of the rings. Hopefully get a hit. stay maybe close to the center line so they can come around and try to force this issue and even perhaps win the game.
It's not bad. Just because this is gonna curl big. This curl's big right here.
Little softer release here. Seems to have taken a little bit more of a curl. Try to get this to spin. He does get a spin at the end there. That'll be very close, Sherry.
I think so. It looks red to me, Cy.
So we do this
From
now,
here?
he throws
Does that mean
rips at
you
the
think
double
it's
probably.
red is
And then we hope he misses
the
it.
shot rock?
I
Right.
do think so.
I don't know if we throw a guard, he's going to rip at the double peel. Unless we guard ours dead straight.
Still gives
then he might
Matthew
just draw here,
Blandford
'cause he's
an
shot
opportunity to sneak around that guard in the top 12, which
Back
is his
four.
own, and
back four.
hopefully keep the pressure on
This is the straight side.
Brendan Bottcher team.
This is the straight side. The tough double. Yeah. Right here. And then on the last one, you almost want to either give him a choice of throwing the slash or throw the draw. You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Tully team is keeping the game
Back
alive
eight's
on
not
sheet
bad.
E with a nice little tap back of shot rock, which was the Gunlickson rock, and just a few rocks to
Get
go
real
on that
close
sheet.
on it. We gotta,
We'll
we
keep
gotta
you
finish it
updated.
hard. Try to get
Yes,
as much
tie
space
game,
as possible. so that
5-5,
we've got a-
sheet E.
like bite
Talking
back
Tully
four,
against
kinda perfect.
Gunlinson.
And then we hope to bite top four on the last one, and then he's got to outdraw it or hit the back one and stick perfect. I'm straight side this one.
Down to the last two rocks here for Matthew Blandford. I think the call here is just to go around his own and hopefully somewhere in the 4 foot.
Well, that's right,
Try
Cy.
to-
He'd sure like to be buried.
Yeah, it would be
Stay
nice.
close. Cal's in. Cal is in.
Nice also to have
close.
some separation.
Cal is in.
As we all know, Brendan Bottcher can throw runbacks
Yeah.
so accurately that you have to have a little bit of separation.
Come on.
So the team's going to
Whoa.
take it back, try to get it buried. And no surprise, Brendan Bottcher's going to try the difficult run back here.
Still nice there.
So Team Gunlickson made their last shot, and
Yeah.
we're able to pick up 2 points in the 7th end. So they're up 2. Team Tully's coming home with the hammer,
I threw a
but
little
down
soft.
2 points.
Well, they had 4 deuces on that game, so you got to think that the Tully team still has a bit of a chance there.
Well, this is the double
shot.
run back you were just commenting. Brendan Bottcher being able to execute,
Yeah.
very nicely done.
Execute
Yeah,
as
take a little
well.
left, yeah.
That's for sure. And it was a beautiful shot. Deuces
on
really
that
open up
game,
the
so
4 foot for him.
You got to think that
Even if
the Tully team still has a
Matthew
bit of a
comes in
chance
behind
there.
that, he's
Well, this-
he's probably got the full 4 foot to draw to for the win.
You're right.
So well played,
Don't see him throwing it again.
well swept, well
Don't
called.
see him throwing that again. So
This
I'd
is
love to have
this
him
is an
throw a draw
incredible
now
team
after
here,
throwing
this
the ball.
Brendan Bottcher team.
What's that? Nope. Back 4. Yeah, we want a bit of space and let's try to be full 4 this time. But you get close, Cal. I think that might be a bit too much ice. Hairless. Yeah, we gotta make it good. Half open is just feeling it. Go. 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 Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Far as it goes. Far as it goes. Come on. Come on, come
Another
on.
beautiful
Come on, come on.
shot by
Go, go,
Matthew
go, go, go.
Blandford.
Go, go, go,
He's
go,
going to get
go.
a good piece of the 8 foot here and force a draw to the 4-foot for the win for Brendan Bottcher and his team.
Brendan's taking the other turn.
Yeah, I think it runs pretty nice down there. That intern has been running pretty good all game and pretty predictable. I think
like,
the line won't
all
be
year, like,
an
the first
issue
2
here.
games
But
today, like we would have won
you
every
know, always
screw
you
we
got to
played so
still
far.
draw on that 4-foot. You got to be cool and calm and just let it go
It's
nice
good
and
to see
smooth
you
and
finally make 8 a few
give it to the sweepers and hope for the best.
We're waking up the program, okay? Yeah.
Sweepers seem to like it, just keeping it clean here. Putting a little polish on now. And
Such a
coming
great
closer
team
to
of
the rings.
sweepers, too.
It's pretty amazing how far they drag that rock. And looks like
Beauty
they
rock.
got a piece of the button for the win here.
Bottcher takes the win. Congratulations. Just a little update for you before we go. We're still in the 9th end on sheet A between Gale and Cotter. Red sitting a couple of rocks for sheet
great
on
team
team
of
of
sweepers,
sweepers. Gunnison is sitting and
Amazing how far they
Tully's
drag
just
that
kind of
rock. And
trying to
looks like
create
they
some
got a
points
piece
here.
of the button for the win here.
Bottcher
Yeah,
takes
it's
the win.
game 1 there in sheet A. They've got a center line guard out there. It looks like they're throwing another one up here. So I don't know if they're coming around or just throwing another guard. But
Turn this off.
no, it looked like Gale's giving him his money's worth here. Jeff Richard again. He skipped his own team and represented British Columbia a couple of years ago, and pretty cool customer. And a beautiful finish on that rock for Jeff Richard. He's got them all blocked up there. Jimmy's walking up now to peel off
Such a
that
great
fourth
team
guard.
of sweepers, too.
Hope they can't plant another one on there. Amazing how far they drag that rock. And so nice finish for the Bottcher Blandford game. 7-6 in favor of Bottcher. Pretty exciting game for the fans here, and